KDB has been on the bench for the last 3 matches. There's something about Pep. I don't think, and this is me, this is speculation. I don't think that Pep is fully on song with KDB. I know what, because at different points in time, there's been a way their relationship has been. If you notice, do you remember that time when he shouted at Pep when they had issues and he was telling Pep, "Oh God, calm down." He basically mounted.
But it is KDB gets the job done for him.
No, sure. There are times when KDB is fit and without any reason, you just see him on the bench.
Yeah. No,
they don't just know why.
But the last game, I think, against Brentford, he didn't play.
He didn't play.
And the idea was that he had a little niggling injury.
I know, but there are surprising times when KDB is okay and he doesn't play.
Pep, that's just Pep. Pep would actually make sure that, okay, you're not a god in my team, you're not Messi.
Exactly.
I feel the same.
So maybe KDB has been having some kind of influence and he's trying to cut his wings or something.
I'm saying that their relationship is not the typical relationship. But both the manager and the coach knows that we need each other.
We need exactly. So out of necessity.
But the thing is, if you remove KDB from that team, they will struggle, to be honest. Because nobody can create chances for Erling Haaland.
Exactly.
Okay, and we can have people who drive ball into the box and pass, but of course, he might not get to Erling Haaland.
Against Brentford,
Chelsea.
Against Luton, Matthew Nunes was basically stupid, in my word. Yes, they scored 6 goals, but in that team...
He seemed like a minus.
So those are the guys. He has tried to get Lucas Paqueta. He was unable to, and that's why he went for Matthew Nunes.
He tried.
If he has any player that he can bring in to replace KDB, Pep would have done that.
Nobody understands Haaland very well to score all these 4 goals, 3 goals in a match. Check all the matches.
Definitely.
All the matches Haaland has scored 3, 4 goals. KDB is the one in charge because he knows how to, So it won't be in the box. Outside, we'll just make that cross.
It's a genius.
So he knows what
he is. He is. There's no doubt that he's the best central midfielder in world football today. There's nobody even comes close. Talking about the best central midfielder in the world, number 1, and that's KDB. And for me, that is. You see, I've always said this point: football is biased towards attacking players. And the higher up the pitch, the more the bias. So KDB, there's no way KDB should not be in main contention for Ballon d'Or.
He was always in contention, but last season he had injury issues.
It doesn't matter. If those injury issues was Messi should have still picked it.
So, but you know how biased I have been with about KDB. You know, we're in a platform now I shout and shout.
Yes.
But then during the week, I saw a clip that brought reminiscence of how football can be so beautiful.
Yes.
The clip of Michael Laudrup. I shared it on that.
Yes,
like, as much as I love KDB, man, there's been some players before KDB.
You see what about KDB? KDB does not have the finesse of a Pogba.
No. Anyone that...
You understand?
If you look at it doesn't dribble.
Michael Laudrup. The Barcelona Michael Laudrup.
Just pace for KDB.
All
the accolades we're giving to KDB now, you might just have to go back to watch.
There's some players that you think about and then you wonder, how are these people talking? Well, if you wonder that someone like Del Piero has even more goals than Neymar, and you wonder, do people of this age, do you know who Totti was?
No, I think it's a thing of
do you know Francis?
No. It's a thing of the media now these days.
Do you know
social media is very important. If JJ Okocha had come in this age, you would have seen so many things.
So, without taking anything away from KDB, KDB is like, some people are even talking about that KDB was better than Zidane.
They play. The problem we're having now is...
I'm not. That's not taking anything away from KDB's excellence. So he is. But you see, if you know who Zidane was...
Football and eye test, no be.
I think we have this selective memory, So when it comes to a point, because of how we see a player consistently, we tend to forget that
what somebody has done in the past.
Some players that has done it in the past.
This guy will bring the best players in the world.
We have the problem of
there's no big player like Zidane. No. I've never seen a big... That guy will play with... You see one pitch and you have 4 Ballon d'Or winners in that pitch, and Zidane will still lord over them as though he's playing with kids. Zidane was like a... Then we used to call Okocha and Zidane like this. Okocha plays football and he's smiling and joking. Zidane will do the same thing and he's like he's doing business. Have people heard about the Marseille Roulette? Zidane will be doing Marseille Roulette as if he's using skates on the pitch.
You're having...
What are you saying?
I'm sure some of our audience will also be playing back
of course now.
In their head that they saw of the Zidane of France 98,
2002
of Euro 2000,
2006 World Cup.
Unfortunately, 2002 World Cup was a bad one for them.
him.
But you can always remember even the Galacticos era. Despite bringing in all the top stars there with the Gutis and what's the other midfielder right there? I think Guti was. There's still one other midfielder, Guti, Zizou. I'm trying to remember the name right now. And then
Makelele?
And that reminds me, Makelele, at that time. there's some players we can never forget. Guti plays among the Galacticos, and yet he was starting.
He was starting. Yeah.
Hernandez, Guti. Anyone that remembers him, Guti Hernandez.
Yeah,
was playing
even
among
at
the
some point,
Galacticos. He was one of the players that came from the youth,
nowhere. And then there was McManaman for a while.
He was right there, staking his claim.
Taking his claim, definitely.
Well,
definitely.